I'm CeCee Torres with IdeateTV here at LA Comic Con. I'm with the creator of El Muerto, Javier Hernandez. Welcome to IdeateTV. Welcome to LA Comic Con. How is your day going so far?
Oh, hello. Thanks for having me. It's been great. It's middle of the day, Saturday, second day. This is a much busier day, so I'm in it for the long haul.
How's it gone so far?
It's been good. I've been meeting a lot of people. Like I met a student of mine I had like 12 years ago. He's saying, last I saw it was only this high. Now I got adult money, so he bought some books. So I've been doing this for 25 years. So I run into people from all walks of my past life as a teacher or whatever, and I'm always making new fans.
Fascinating. Okay, Javier, so tell me about yourself and your work.
So I was born in East LA, and I was raised in Whittier my whole life. I still live there. I'm a cartoonist, and I also teach comic book classes. And my character, El Muerto, it's about a young man. He's born on Day of the Dead. On his 21st birthday, he gets killed in a car accident, and he ends up getting resurrected by the Aztec god of death. So it has supernatural elements, Mexican folklore. Yeah,
Quite a story.
quite a bit. I want to do my own comic, but I want to do something that incorporated like Mexican folklore and such, and like create a Mexican superhero.
Yeah. And so how did you set about drawing it and writing the story? What was that process like?
Yeah, I'm self-published, meaning I pay for my own printing and such and sell my own books. I write and draw everything. I don't write a script. I do like a rough draft of the comic. I draw the whole comic out, and then after I edit it, I'll redraw it on the larger paper, and then I letter it and such. And that's, then rinse and repeat. Do the next book. On to the next book.
What was it like to see the character El Muerto come to life? Because it starts off as something in your head, and then to actually have it come to fruition. What's that like for you?
Well, it's cool to see it in print, but they made a movie out of it in 2007, starring Wilmer Valderrama. So when you talk about seeing it come to life, seeing Wilmer on the set in the costume and the makeup, it's like, wow, this is pretty amazing.
That is pretty amazing. Yeah, super cool. What did you feel when you saw that?
Oh, it was. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, there he is right in front of me. And I also had a cameo in the film. So I wanted to make sure I had a scene with him. And he's like in the full costume, and I'm wearing like a skull mask, and I take it off and I say something like, nice outfit, man. Should be. I created it.
That was a nice moment.
Yeah.
A moment to remember.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the reaction been like for people that see your comic book?
Oh, when I tell them the pitch about a guy who dies on the Day of the Dead and comes back, their eyes pop like, wow. Like, I guess it's a lot for them to take in, like the Aztec god coming back from the dead, born on Day of the Dead. So I think I came up with a good premise where it's got like a lot packed into it.
Right. Yeah. And so how long did it take you to create this?
Boy, I thought about it for years and years, just working out the original concept and the costume design and such. It took a couple of years for me to draw that first comic. So now I'm trying to be a lot quicker. Because time's a wasting.
You mentioned you're also a teacher, or you've taught comic book art. How is it to be able to teach this craft to someone else?
Oh, I talk to other teachers. It's a privilege to be able to teach. But just to see, like, especially a young kid, like they have ideas for comics. Like they have ideas for all the different characters and then what they do. It's like amazing. Anyone who can work with kids is, I think, fortunate, especially as a teacher.
It's a great perspective. What do you want them to learn from you? What do you hope to teach them?
I hope they learn that they can do whatever they want. That any ideas they have, they should feel free to be able to put them out on paper or whatever. If they want to sing it or dance it, whatever. Just to encourage kids to be much more very free with their expression. Yeah, that's, I think, my biggest goal as a teacher.
That's a good message. Is there a message in your comic, El Muerto?
Wow, no one's ever asked that over 25 years. Is there a message in the comic for El Muerto? Wow. Well, it's the message of Day of the Dead. Remember your loved ones who've passed on, because they're no longer here to like do their own thing. So we got to honor them and remember them after they're long gone.
It's a good message. It's a very good message to spread.
And of course, there's a lot of action. He's fighting demons and monsters in there, but I guess the message would be that.
In between the heart, there's also some action going on.
We got to keep the people interested. So they want their demons and their lloronas and the Aztec gods and such.
Yeah. Well, growing up, did you have any characters that you were inspired by?
Well, as a kid, I was a big fan of Spider-Man. the old Spider-Man comics from Steve Ditko and Stan Lee, Speed Racer, the old Speed Racer cartoon. But there wasn't very many Latino characters when I was growing up, at least like American Latino. So that's one of the things I wanted to do when I started doing my comic in '98 is, put out a Mexican-American superhero.
You did it.
I did it, and 25 years later, here we still are. Yeah. But it's been great, like I said, at this con, just running into people who've met me over the last 25 years, especially when they were much younger or they hadn't seen me for years. So it's been it's always great doing a live event like this because you get to see the actual people.
Congratulations, Javier, on getting it out and all your success. Do you have anything coming up for us to look forward to?
The newest book is this one, just came out. It's called Viva el Muerto, and it's an anthology. It's a collection of like 17 short stories or comics I've done with El Muerto over the last 25 years. So this is my newest project, and I'm working on the next graphic novel, The Man from Mictlan, as we speak.
Oh, so there's more to come.
There's there's about hopefully 7 more books.
Wow.
That's why I got to hurry up and get all these done.
Get to work.
Get to work.
Well, it was a pleasure.
I got no time for interviews. I got to work.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, thank you for giving us your time, and it was a pleasure meeting you. If people want to find more from you, where can they find you?
I'd say go to my Instagram. Most people seem to, like that nowadays. Javier Los Comics on Instagram. Cool.
Well, thank you, Javier. It was a pleasure, and it's El Muerto by Javier Hernandez. And here at LA Comic Con for IdeateTV, I'm CeCee Torres.